Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time at my channel, thanks for stopping by. I hope that you'll like and subscribe to see more homeschool videos. Sorry to my subscribers, I haven't been on here for a while, but we finished up the school year and I've already started planning our next year's school year, and I'm hoping to do a series of YouTube videos in the next few weeks, maybe up to a month, of our new curriculum, some new things that I'm putting into place, a new homeschool room tour, and then this is going to be a tour today of the library that I have in my house. And I'm hoping to just show you some different videos, and hope you'll stick around. So here is a tour of what I call our classroom library. It is off from our classroom in a sunroom that we have here, and I'm just going to kind of take you through a tour of it. Okay guys, so here is the tour of my classroom library. When you walk in, it's kind of divided into two sections. On this side of the room, I have fiction books. In the middle, I have games and puzzles. And then on this side of the room, I have mostly nonfiction or teacher resource books, or things that I use for teaching. Not like resource books, but books I personally teach with. And then my personal books. So I'm going to start on this side first. This is our fiction side. And I made these, I got it kind of where it's like a little U-shaped and a U-shape, and then some carpets down. These are actually scrap carpets from actual, a big piece of carpet that goes in a house. And I just put these down so my kids can sit and look at books. So on this side, on the top I have some teachers' supplies, like my what's this thing called again? Sorry. My ARC hole punch. This is for my planner, for my happy planner, and then a regular hole punch, and then I got some supplies in there, and then I have all of my fiction books, and I have some for the most part this is just fiction books. They are not in any kind of order, except for I did put all of my Leapfrog books here, my Baby Einstein books here. And you can see a lot of these have they're actually from a public library. One in our county did a sale that was any size bag, as many books as you can fit in it, for $5. And I did several bags, and I did big bags, reusable shopping bags. These are all of my Magic Treehouse books. I'm working on getting the whole entire collection. There's my little Leap Tag puppy. And this is my little boy's Usborne baby book. Here I do have these kind of organized a little bit. So right here is all your little Dr. Seuss books, or the Cat in the Hat books. And then down here I have more Dr. Seuss and Cat in the Hat books. Here is my son's, all of his Amelia Bedelia. He loves reading Amelia Bedelia. And then here I kind of just put books that I have bought them. So they're little bedtime books or story books that I can just read to them from. And then this side up here is all your scholastic readers. Just those little readers. And they're leveled 1, 2, and 3. The step-up readers. And then here is more fictional books. And down here is more fictional books. Again, they don't really have much organization to them. They're just all fiction. And then on top I have my binding machine, which I hope to do a video on, because I bind a lot of my teacher books, teacher ebooks. And then some more supplies at top. I have these little calm down jars. They actually were in my kindergarten classroom when I taught at public school, and I kind of just brought them home. And my kids didn't really care for them too much, but my 13-month-old baby loves turning these up inside down and watching them float around. Down here is all of our chapter books. There's all my Diary of a Wimpy Kid books, and then the Big Nate books. These are all of Gary Paulson's books. This is a mix of just chapter books. Down here, these all came off of the Usborne site, and I've Rooted in Rest is who I got them. She's a YouTube mom, a homeschooler, and she does a summer challenge where your kids read books and they get pledges from people, and then for however many, I did it for how many minutes they read. If they read so many minutes, they got $5, and grandparents, aunts, and uncles pledged that they would do this. If they read that many minutes, they would give them $5. And then you can go through her website Usborne website to order the books, and she like gave you little incentives and deals and things. I'm gonna link her YouTube channel down below because she is like my favorite YouTube mom. I love watching her and I love watching her videos. But so sorry I got on a little rambling there. But this is what my kids picked out. They wanted the Bear Grylls Adventures, and then they wanted these Extreme Adventures. And then these are actually mine from when I was a little girl. These are the Little House on the Prairie books. So I have those there. And then here is like my bag that we take when we go to the actual public library. It's just a 31 bag. It's a really big tote. You can fit a lot of library books in there, and it's really like canvas. It's really sturdy. Here I have my paper cutter. My GoPro cam is in that little bin. And then here is more literature books, but these are organized by that's not theme. I mean, it is sort of author, but not really. Like, these are all my Clifford books. This is all my Jan Britt books. This is all my Patricia Polacco books. These are all my Arthur books. Curious George books. My Froggy books. Like, these are all the If You Give a Mouse a Cookie, and then all the other ones that went along with that. These are all my Alexander books. These are all my little golden books, and a lot of these actually are from my own childhood from when I was a little girl, so that's kind of cool. I think this is just random books I didn't really. And then here starts Tommy DePalo. I'm not sure how you say his name, but he's a very good author. And he has this book right here. It's a very good book. It's about him becoming an artist because he draws all of his own pictures. I love his books. So. And then here is Little Critters, the Llama books, Franklin books, and then I think this was a whole other set of Clifford books. And then on this side is, I have put on my baby's board books here, just because this shelf is not very big. No actual size library book will fit there. And then here I have just some more, a lot of these are little books, just little literature books, and then at the bottom is just more literature. I'm sorry, I keep saying literature, but I mean to say fiction. Don't know why I'm calling it literature today. These are just more fiction books. I'm so sorry. And then these are activity books, like your I Spy books or your First Look books. Some of these are my Usborne books too, like this one. And it's just like an I Spy book. But it tells them a little bit of information, and then they have to find these things. I really like Usborne books. I really love Usborne books, I should say. And then here is some more board books. All of these are Eric Carle books, and then these are my big Eric Carle books on this side. And then here is just some more fiction books. And then here is some DVDs that are like stories. And then here is just some more fiction books. A lot of these are board books or baby books. And then all of these are board books. And then I have like a Connect Sand down there. And this is it's a Reader's. They got this for Christmas a few years ago. It comes with, they each got one. So this is the Reader, and these are the books. And like, so this is Avengers goes with this one, and then the Mickey Mouse ones go with this one. And it tells you how to put it in so that it can read the book to them. And it tells them like what to punch. And then this is, right now it's just kind of storage, and I have some stuff on it, but if I get more books, then I can, if I get more fiction books, I can just continue to add to it. So like there is some fiction books here, there's some highlight magazines here. This has a Leapster thing in it. This is another set of Little House on the Prairie books. These are actually my cards that I give out at like birthdays and stuff. I just stuck them here. These are like my bins of like little flashcards and things. I just stuck these here again. My kids get more books, I will remove these off and they can have these shelves. And this is for pattern blocks. They like to play with these. This is a pottery wheel. I got it at a consignment sale. We haven't even tried it yet. Our Monopoly game. They got these for Christmas. They just are little things they can make. And then I do have some books here. And then at the top, I have a checkers, card games, puzzle, the game, and just a regular game, more puzzles. And then, so like now you're going to be looking at this side of the room. And here's my chair, and I keep under here, these are my charts. They just fit semi-decently under there and don't get bent. Here is all their games and puzzles. And then on this side again is more games and puzzles. And then in here, I got this, because this year we're doing anatomy and my science curriculum, which I will be doing a video on. But I got this because I thought this was pretty cool, and maybe we can make that this year. And then these are like my games that I have in my card shuffler and things. Here is, I just call this like an activity bin. I just kind of keep some of their little activities in it. Things that they can do. There's some sun catchers in there. They like to use these to build on. They're just little, like, trays, really. Wooden trays. There's these little things that you, I forget what they're called, but you write on them. The doodle things. Another one of the doodle ones. Stamp maker. A Leapfrog Ipad. I bought these at a consignment sale for $3, and I got them half off, actually. So I got them for $1.50 for them to build. Okay. Here's an art easel that I bought at that same consignment sale. Here, this is all of my readers that I've had. Sight word readers, kindergarten readers, 3rd grade readers. These are readers I had when I taught school that I would pull for kids to read. So I just put them all here, nice and neat and organized, so that I can pull them so my kids can read to me. And over here, I just have some different little things for them to do. And these are just little bins of paper and doodles. And then up here I have a map of the United States. And down below I have some really books over here. Again, these are really good books too. We love these books. The National Geographic books. They're just wonderful. And then here starts my, what I would call is nonfiction history. And so like right here, this is all, I'll sit down. Sorry if this is a lot shaky, I'm getting up and down. Native Americans. This is all like travel or around the world. Some of them are like of specific places like Mount Rushmore. And then others are like just Scotland, Sweden, Russia. Here starts my art history, and I will be using these with my curriculum this year. And it has some composer history as well, which I'm using for my curriculum this year, so that I'll be showing you later in a video. Some dictionaries, an encyclopedia. These are just some random history books that I really didn't know. Like I have a book about golf, which is like the history of golf. I have like Egyptian pyramids, world history, White House children. Like I didn't really know what to do, so I just took them all here. Starting here is all people in history and books about them. And I have some of the Who Was books, which are like my favorite. And then we just have other little books that have to do with important people in history. And then that goes to my next bookshelf, which is my science bookshelf. And I actually just ordered some more books today that has to do with anatomy, because that's what we're doing next year. So this will be a little bit fuller. But that is the human body and your 5 senses. This is seeds and plants. Here is all nature. Here is weather. This is like just random ones that I didn't know. Like there's a mighty machines and other mighty machines. Science, poetry, and then this is about water around the world. Down here is all of my space books. More space. No, I think these are actually, yeah, this is more water books. So really this water book, my kids were probably looking at it. Should go down here. These all have to do with like water and water cycles. And then this is another space book, but it won't fit any other way but this way. I have 2 of them here. And then right here are some more of my favorite books, which are the Magic School Bus. And I have the chapter books. Then I have like the little readers that the kids would read, the stepped up scholastic readers. Then I have like the actual books that we're probably all familiar with. And I'm pretty sure I have like every one they've ever made of this. And then here is all my alphabet books. And my, oh, I'm sorry, I'm covering the camera. I read these to my baby. Sometimes we look at these together. And then this starts my, I don't know what you would want to call this. It's more like books. They're mainly fictional. Some are non-fictional, but it's like books that I read to my kids, like my read aloud books. And it's done by month. So this starts with January. And it deals with like things that happen in January. Snow, winter, Martin Luther King's birthday, things like that. And then this starts Black History Month, Valentine's Day, President's Day, things that happen in February. This is March, spring, St. Patrick's Day, Easter, Mother's Day, Father's Day, summer. This starts fall, and Halloween, October, and then there's some down there. There's some Thanksgiving, and then a bunch of Christmas, and then it stops like right here. And this begins my poetry books and some just like nursery rhyme books that I have. And these are like books that I actually use in my language arts curriculum or teaching them. Like this is about capitals, the N-word family, things like that. And then the bottom is all dedicated to math. And it starts with counting. And I try to do it with like where you would be. So like counting, and then you learn your shapes and your colors. And then this would actually go into like, I do enjoy these books. I use these when I taught. They're called Math Start books. And it's by Stuart J. Murphy. He has level 1, 2, and 3 I know about. There might be more levels. I'm not really sure. I've only ever bought 1, 2, and 3. But like this one, it tells you, it teaches the matching skill. But it's just a cute little story that inside of the story will teach you about whatever. Like this one was about matching. This one is about finding unknowns. And then from there, I have like measurement here, which would be anything, time, inches, feet, any of that kind of stuff. And then here I have fractions. And then here I have addition, multiplication, subtraction, division. And then here's just some like other little math books. And then the last bookshelf before you go back out of this room is my bookshelf for animals. And these are all non-fiction books that have to do with animals. And they are semi-organized. Like this is just books. I didn't organize these right here. These are just books that would fit in this shelf. This is all the Nature Center children's books that I have. These are like little encyclopedia books. One side teaches you about one animal, and then flip it over and there's another animal on the back. These are like your little readers, like your scholastic readers, but they have to do with like animals. That's a pop-up book right there that's sticking out. These are Scary Creature, my whole collection that I have of these. My kids love these books, they're very cool. These are all the ones that have to do with like habitats in here. And then there's a few more that wouldn't fit, like insects, have to do with insects. And this is like, I really like this book. It's just Tales of Famous Animals. Like it talks about Smokey the Bear. Then over here is all ocean. And then in the bottom, right here is all my dinosaur books. And then these right here are just, all of these are random books that have to do with animals. They're not in any kind of order about certain animals. And then at the very top, I do have my own personal bookshelf. My husband built me this. It's as long as the wall. It's just a little shelf to put my books on. And you can see some of my books, I'm out of room. He did buy me another shelf. It's right here. And we're going to put it up above. And I'll have 2 shelves there. So this is a tour of my classroom. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like, thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel to see more homeschool videos. Thank you.